Hi, everybody. I'm Jones.
And I'm Man. And we're Jones and Mann. And tonight we are jonesing on San Matias Gran Reserva Extra Anejo Tequila. All right, come on, Jones. Come on now. I'm winning you over on the tequila side. This is an Extra Anejo. It is, I've seen a couple things about it being, a really good tequila. Yeah. I bought it when I was in Cabo. I saw it online for 120.
Yeah.
120 bucks.
That's what I was seeing when I was doing my research.
I bought it in Mexico. I bought a lot of other stuff in Mexico. I paid $29 for it.
Are you sure this was the one you paid $29 for?
I feel pretty good about paying $29. Okay. But I will. No, it wasn't. Because honestly, I bought this and a couple of other things, and I just barely broke $129, $130, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I want to say I bought 3, if not 4, because I bought mezcal. And I don't remember what it was, but I want to say 3, if not 4 bottles.
Okay.
So it was definitely, I really feel like it was like 30 bucks. And I was like, for extra añejo, but anyway. So, did you find out anything on San Matias?
Yeah, I saw where it was, so far what I've seen was that in 1993, this was the first Extra Anejo released.
Oh, so it's claiming to be the first Extra Anejo on the market.
Yes, that's the claim.
Yeah.
But
it might be Mexican market too, though. So
yeah, I haven't been able to prove or find any proof of what is it just for that one distillery or is that for the industry.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't able to find that information. So don't hold me to it. That was one of the first things that popped up.
I will say, even till today, there are not a ton of Extra Añejos on the market.
No.
Now, one thing I don't know is I didn't find out anything about what the age statement was on this.
3 years.
3 years.
3 years of French oak.
Okay, so that's just barely. That's
the limit for the extra.
Yeah. 38% alcohol, and this is weird that it's 38 instead of 40 or 35. So no telling. Maybe that's what they're bringing out the barrel at.
Yeah. Let's see what this.
All right, this might be a quick episode, folks. So it is. It came in a nice little container, but one thing is.
Yeah, that's when I looked at it earlier.
It's a twist top like Ripple.
Yeah, I think you may have gotten a knockoff bottle. But what's going on with your bottle, man?
Hold on.
Is there a super sifter in there?
Maybe there is. Hold
on.
Is there any tequila in it? Hold on.
This is why it was $29 in Cabo. A true man moment.
What in the Sam Hill? You know how sometimes you have to get air in it and then you pour.
Can I borrow the bottle?
This episode is going downhill fast.
Very quickly. It doesn't look like the top actually came off.
Yeah, the top came off, but it's a speed, not a speed pour, but a metered pour where you're supposed to.
Yeah, that's
shape.
What I'm saying. I don't think it popped.
All right, so. You think the top might have broke?
I'm not sure.
Nah, the top didn't break.
Oh!
Boom!
Wow! We didn't have to pause. It decided to grace us with its presence.
This is what I said I could get it. But the speed pours like that, you have to get a little air in there, and then it helps you pour an ounce better. Or a meter pour.
Yeah, a meter pour.
I made a mess.
That's all good,
And it smells pretty fragrant.
Yeah, it has a nice aroma to it.
Nice aroma to it. quality tequila smell. You get a little fruitiness in it, but you get a nice agave, a little woodsy right on there.
Yeah.
When you get in there deep, hey,
That's
clinking and drinking.
Just put it on the rocks. See what steps out here.
Let me see if I can get anything in.
Hey, at least you have the meter pour to help you give us a half ounce. Let's go ahead and clink them and drink them just in case we get a little too much. But man, I'm gonna let you go into your review as.
Let me taste it again. I'm gonna go ahead and say, which I got something in there, but I don't know what that is. It might have been, I don't know what it was. Maybe
A lot of tequila.
Maybe my eyes playing tricks on me. I thought I saw something floating in it, but it's not.
Yeah. There's a lot of tequila left there. That tells me what this review is gonna be like.
You know, I don't for Extra Anejo. I get aging. You know, the nose on it's really good. I can smell aging. I can taste a little bit of aging. I get a little more wood in it than I would like for an Extra Anejo. Almost like it's a additive of the wood. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel as natural. But it's not a bad tequila. At $120 a bottle, I would rate this very bad. Not very badly, but pretty badly. At $30 a bottle that I paid for it, I'd give it a 3.
Okay.
I give it a medium, middle of the road, because you get aged tequila. It's not bad. I don't know what's going on with the bottle, but for $30, it's a decent tequila. What about you?
I'm gonna try to take the price out of it.
Okay.
Since we don't know the true price, other than, well, you may have paid $30 for it in Mexico, but
right.
to get it here
on
in
the market.
US,
Okay.
On the market, so
take the price out.
I'm gonna take
on the juice alone.
On the juice alone. So this is gonna be a very unique one for me because I rarely ever just do juice alone. So so far we have done Extra Anejo was the Elevaso.
We did an Añejo, which was 1792. And then we've done some other ones kind of in between. You've tasted back.
Oh yeah. And then I'll even go, so as I'm rating this, the ones that we've done most recently was the Elevaso and the 1942 repeat review.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you have an Extra Anejo and an Añejo. The Elevaso has that creamy, rich texture, and everything that you smell, you actually get to taste. It has some smoke to it. Yep. It has some dry fruit to it. It has a lot of things, vanilla, you know, all these spices that you can taste as you sip.
Okay.
And you get the aging of the entire tequila.
Yep.
And it doesn't overkill you with agave.
Right.
And, you know, that's what I love so much about the Elevaso.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to the 1942. The 1942 doesn't have as much of a creamy, high viscosity mouthfeel,
mm-hmm.
but there's something there to really make you say, this is good. And you still get a lot of good flavor notes.
Yep.
And you have those two things. You're like, wow, this is really good. So now you get an Extra Anejo.
Okay.
And if you take price range out of it, just to put in the same category and say, well, when you smell this on the nose, you get aging, You smell like dried fruits.
Some fruity in there.
Some floral.
Light vanilla.
Yeah. So you get all these things that you smell, but then when you taste it, it just, even neat. It is so subtle. It's okay, is this tequila? Is this like a whiskey? Because it has a smoke to it.
Yeah. None of the only thing that really stands out that you get from the nose is the wood. Yeah,
that's the only thing you get. And then it doesn't have a good mouthfeel. Yeah. It has the mouthfeel of like a vodka, of like a really thin vodka. So my rating, I struggle to give it a 3.
Okay.
Because it's not bad, but it's not really good either.
Yeah. And if it is $120, at $120, I probably would rate this a 2. 1.5, 2, somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah. Because it does, in comparison of the 3, it would be third place, most definitely. Yeah. At $30, it starts to stand out amongst $30 tequilas.
Yeah.
So if you can get this for $30, and maybe you want this is a nice tequila for $30.
Oh, it's a great tequila for $30.
Yeah, for $30. But if you're talking about 110, 120, then www.elevatetequila.com and just cut the middleman out, or if you are price doesn't matter, taste, then El Vaso wins. 1942 wins over flavor, where this has a market at $30. Yeah, it's a pretty doggone
even
nice.
At, I think at $60, if you put it in the same price range as a Patron or a Hornitos, then I
don't like Hornitos. But if you say,
well, that's what I'm saying. But it's in that same price range.
If you say 50-60, then I start bringing in Hira. I start bringing in Don Julio, just the Añejo.
Yeah.
That we start kind of
mixing the crowd.
It still doesn't stand out as much.
Right.
But if you say I can spend $40 on a bottle of Fifth of Patron, or I can spend $30 on this wins. If I say, it's
still not.
It has a place.
It has a place.
Yeah. So I will stick with my 3 because I paid $30 for it, and at $30, it is a good tequila. I probably would pick it out over something, a bunch of stuff in the $30 price range. But as we go up $100 plus, that number goes down.
But this is a perfect tequila for another Friendsgiving.
Oh yeah.
Or cookout event.
And I would buy this again, and
for $30.
I would, for $30, and make some bomb margaritas and all kinds of stuff.
Now, but that type thing, and I hate mixing liquor with anything.
Yeah.
So that would be perfect.
Okay.
Perfect for that.
So there it is, San Matias Gran Reserva. It's good at the price range.
Yeah.
All right. Be sure to subscribe.
Click the bell.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you know what it is. We'll catch you next time. Click them and drink them. Jones and Mann.